Stadium, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where more than 90,000 have already started to bark loudly. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Must be.
Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will have the first possession of the game. This rivalry... The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the
no way.
So Auburn's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside.
In Florida.
Who can win downfield in the passing game?
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability.
Looks like I gotta take this call out. Oh, is it enough?
Sharky, 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 drop it, drop it. Drop it. Nope, Sharky. Hey, Sharky. I'm talking to you, Sharky. I'm talking to you. I said drop it. I said drop it.
You want to watch the boat?
Run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Pressure coming. Safe completion on the screen. At the 45 on his way. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out that pocket and starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because...
Touchdown!
There we go, baby.
They grabbed the early... And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Kyle.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Comes out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Robbins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. He's looking to throw it. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wants to throw here on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
And a missed opportunity on... Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Day. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there and knocking that ball away.
Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He caught it. Bringing the heat.
All right. Well, apparently nobody can tackle.
Touchdown, Dogs!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like,
just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback checking the play. Going up top on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Then all the tradition and bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in this battle between the Tigers and Dogs. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the
look at that replay.
plays we've seen in panic.
4 guys.
But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Auburn and Georgia plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Trying to get behind the defense. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
Go, Savage. Go, Savage.
There he goes.
Go, baby.
Right side.
Go, baby. Go, baby.
Touchdown,
Come on.
Tiger.
Come
And
on.
once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous. Second level, great vision, and then Dave shows you the speed.
just straight
What's
wheels,
that?
erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do
Really?
not. What a big...
They're going to close all the airports in Florida. They're going to close all airports in Florida. Even Miami.
They bring the punter onto the field.
That's what I'm saying.
They'll look to pin him deep.
Ah, that's great. That looks nuts. That's why I'm joking. I'm saying, like,
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again.
That's why.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get the bits of those big boys.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Hey, good timing.
Good timing. For the big pickup.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's
don't love that, bro.
Fingers incomplete.
Little sloppy.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but
throws toward the end zone.
Yep.
And the double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
Damn it. Let's go, defense.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Bringing it back, it's Thompson. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful. I
agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Getting some heat. And the incomplete pass lets this defense... And here comes
love that Auburn defense, baby.
Busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to
Like
go.
saying that.
We have the makings of a
He likes
classic
saying that.
quarter finish. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
Come on, how's it keep getting knocked down?
Incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They'll try it on the ground. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Got his man on the outside.
Inbounds.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw, it's Newman.
Yes.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How's that happen?
So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You've got to get it back.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Savage. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield.
Let's go, baby.
Quick timeout call
Needed
by
that.
the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard.
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it. The Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, pick that!
Make the
Pick
grab as
that!
he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the defense came into this game with a great game plan, and today they have been challenged, and they have answered that challenge. That was phenomenal coverage, reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the ball. You cannot do it any better.
And they keep targeting 16.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
One of the things you have to be impressed about this defense is that they've got guys in the back end who can cover man-to-man or zone. That last one gets swatted away. They're in a situation where they're expecting pass. You know this is going to be a tight window to throw into it through the court.
Touchdown!
Oh my gosh.
And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Oh my
And
gosh.
some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his
Oh
team
my
is leading
gosh.
in the fourth quarter.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made.
Duh.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense.
That's all I need.
This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized with the...
Oh, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That's a huge blow, man. You got a chance to go take the lead and put yourself in a position you know you can win the ball game. And now, instead of that, you turn the football over. Now you're trailing. The defense is going to have to do something
That's so
special.
lame.
Defense takes a timeout
That's so
with 3
lame.
seconds remaining.
Oh.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense set on 1st down.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's so lame.
There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it.